We are under the lights as the show gets you ready of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Man, this is a continuation of the great at-bats we saw in last night's game when they lit it up, seemingly scoring at will. Now that double brings in a run for an early lead here. They just keep on keeping on.
Oh, come on.
So
they just keep on keeping on.
That is good. Fucking ball. There it is. Damn.
Ready with the 0-1. Push softly over toward the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Danny Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
The batter.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yoenis Cespedes goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he popped him up.
Score, come on,
and here's Flores to make the catch, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Danny Freeman. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Blackman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 2 left for Colorado, but they lead it 3-0. Now in the box, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag
Get
and
down,
hit for
fine,
third.
fine.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Giants. Number 49, Jalen.
Drive to left. And that is in there for a two-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight. Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Gray earns his 6th winning decision in this one, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Logan Webb will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Standing in, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. High and deep to right center. Hamilton going back at the track, the wall. Boom goes the dynamite. So it's a 2-run shot to even 30 home runs on the year. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Danny Freeman will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive, base hit.
On the ball,
and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Pops this one up. Number 43 is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. On to first, a double play. Into the box, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Pick up the ball.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Up next for Colorado.
In now, Trevor Story. He was a double play victim last time around. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side.
There you go. Come on,
no
baby.
one can
You're
get
up.
there
You're
as
up.
it falls. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. At the plate, Danny Freeman. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit.
Make the turn. Got a way to square up on that.
Talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tape.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end. 6-5 the final. Colorado used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Pablo Lopez earned his 9th win of the year. Tyler Thornburg records the save, his 30th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 6 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. The Rockies have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Derek Rodriguez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad,
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Giants come up empty in the first. We'll go to the second from San Francisco. No score on the show. Digging in, Danny Freeman. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort.
Freeman.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
So striding forward now, Trevor Story, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Hopped up. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Next to bat for the Giants, Mookie Betts.
The right fielder.
Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you want.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been,
well,
this is a smart
that's gonna
move.
backfire
no
on
reason
him.
to tempt fate out there.
Story's gonna walk. Watch.
Story.
Hey, let's go, big bro.
Here it is on 3-1. Oh, and it misses.
Told you.
Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon. One run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second.
Hold it right there. Hold it right
Scooped
there.
up, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. So 2 on with 2 away, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. The 0-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Leading off the inning, Ernesto Armas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not look good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is...
Digging in, Danny Freeman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And so in now for San Francisco, Jalen Miller. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Second baseman.
Ball left side, fielded cleanly, and that's the first out. At the plate, Danny Freeman. He'll swing it
walk
from
him
the left
again?
side right here.
And this is
What's
the
the
side of the
point?
plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Trevor Story steps in now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Trevor Story.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Number 43 is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope.
You can just see that the confidence is
You still
radiating
lost.
off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Colorado Rockies used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Tanner Roark earns his 8th victory of the season. Derek Rodriguez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
No error.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. German Marquez gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of...
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. See you later. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 31 for him on the season as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
So digging in now Danny Freeman. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next up for Los Angeles, Matt Beatty. The 3-1. Grounded weakly toward third. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Striding in for the Rockies, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled on the ground to short, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Danny Freeman will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit.
Hey, have a rib batted up there, huh?
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Colorado Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. German Marquez earns win number 15, tops on the staff as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Tyler Thornburg retires the side to hammer down the save, his 32nd of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the victorious Rockies, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. John Gray is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
First-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big arm, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard slider. It's never been about the stuff for John Gray.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
In now for Colorado, David Dahl. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the base. Stepping up to the plate, Danny Freeman. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. Line towards center field. Taylor is right there, 1 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Danny Freeman. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. Solo shot to right center. 32 now for the season. And the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game.
2 more runs, Del Tacos.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now batting, Corey Seager. No hits to this point.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Colorado's out in front, 5-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Danny Freeman. First offering on its way.
Freeman.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
1 more run, Del Tacos.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Colorado Rockies get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. John Gray earns win number 7 on the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Garrett Richards was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Tanner Roark will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Trevor Story steps in now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the 0-2, and a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. No. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to bat is Trey Turner. They're down the line at third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Danny Freeman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
The first baseman.
Into the box now, Ryan McMahon. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Danny Freeman. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to straightaway right. Souza going back. And the runner will score from second. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And not in time as the second run scores. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the third. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Standing in, Danny Freeman, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Find the ball. Find the
Throw
ball.
on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Gonzalez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Story singled homer run in his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
The first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
The 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Souza is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 on its way, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Mendoza is there, and
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Rockies led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Tanner Roark earned his 9th win of the year. Danny Salazar permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try. Brett Anderson will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Into the box now, Danny Freeman.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Castro's got it. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Striding in now for the Nats, Starlin Castro. Off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. Last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in, Danny Freeman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Ready for another shot now. Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Soto comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
5-2 the final score tonight. So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and one gone.
Pinch hitting for the Rockies, number 28, Danny Freeman.
Hey, right guy, no one better up there.
Back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jason Hernandez.
Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. Walters heads for the plate. And the Rockies are going to win it in walk-off style.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Juan Nicasio gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next.
Sorry, Arnada. I
John
wanted to be third base,
gets
so
into the
I
ball
had to
for the
get you
fourth and final
off.
game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
First-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big arm, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard slider. It's never been about the stuff for John Gray. It's about attacking the strike zone. At times gets a little bit too...
And this one will bounce into the wall. The tying run is in to score from second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Digging in now, David Dahl. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. Popped up. Turner calls for it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. At the plate, Ryan McMahon. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. 3-1, here it is. Pitch taken for ball four. The throw not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Stepping up now, Yoenis Cespedes. And their runners at the corners now. A 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. As we begin the second inning in Denver, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Stepping into the box, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
One time right here.
First pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. The pitcher, Max Scherzer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed right here. And they do have him squaring with two strikes as he gets this one down. Hernandez at second, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Leading off the inning, Danny Freeman, and they'll need him to get something going here. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. Solo shot to right center. 34 home runs now on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Danny Freeman will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
One more run, Tautauquas.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Big spot here. First and second, two men gone. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a little blooper to center.
Dig.
And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covers. Stepping in, Jason Castro. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. To the left side. He's right there. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. In now for Washington, Drew Mendoza. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Grounded to third. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The Rockies win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. John Gray earns his 8th victory of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Rockies, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Nationals, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,897. The Rockies thank you for joining us here today. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.